Hi Aries, this is your reading for Twin Flames and Soulmates for the month of January 2019. So let's get started. This is a general reading for the sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. I decided to include Venus into the readings for Twin Flames and Soulmates because it is to do with love and I just feel like it goes really well together and I'm called to do so. So let's see what messages we get. Whoa! Okay, I'm only going to take the ones that have flipped upright, otherwise there's just way too many cards here. So I also read upright, but what I meant was that they flipped upwards, if that made any sense. So we're going to be starting with these two cards. So Four of Wands is a typical twin flame soulmate card. It is the foundation, it is 1111, it is an angel card, it is very symbolic of twin flames and soulmates, so I'm absolutely not surprised that this was one of the first cards to fly out. It is also representative, does that make any sense? It represents the fire signs, so Aries, Leo and Sagittarius energy, which of course we're channeling through, of course, with Aries, but this is a twin flame soulmate card, which I do feel like if you're dealing with a twin flame or a soulmate, there is a very strong connection here, which is divinely led, which means that it's the universe and your angels putting in that extra work into this relationship and showing you the path, essentially. And here, talking about paths, we have the Moon card, and of course I would highly suggest that you pay attention to or try to do a few rituals during the new moon and the full moon, because this can really strengthen your intentions as to what you want in terms of this relationship. And how you do that is simply by sort of putting out your intentions during the time of a new or a full moon. So going outside into the full moon, or kind of burning a letter during the full moon or a new moon, and the best time is a full moon, but you just write down what it is that you're hoping for and your intentions, and starting off a new month on a clean slate. So that is what the guides are essentially leading me to tell you. Now the Moon card can be one that can fool and trick some people. It's definitely one that I feel is very it's very hit and miss. It's, you know, either you could be thinking of this as an illusion, or you might actually find the light in order to see what is really going on here. So let's see what the next cards say. So we have here, I feel like you're being led into this path, and the reason for that is because we have here the Fool, which is starting from 0. It's a very spiritual energy that we have here, because the Fool is very 50-50. It's either an immature energy or it's genuinely starting a new chapter and a new phase. So the Fool is very positive in this particular read, because you do have also the olive branch being accepted with the Ace of Wands, which is this idea of communication being offered out to you, or a relationship being offered out to you, something being offered out to you. And again with the Four of Wands that we have, which is again fire energy, something is being offered out to you. Now this could be also a very spontaneous offer, because the Fool is very spontaneous, and so is this fire energy that we have here. The fire signs tend to be quite spontaneous and very energy driven when it comes to these kinds of things. Could also be sexual energy, so I would just still be a little bit aware, because you still have the Moon here, and the Moon is all about secrets, so I would still be very aware with this particular person that you are dealing with, Aries. There's another one that actually flipped over underneath as well. I don't know if you can see that, but that flipped over, so I'm just going to pull that out. You have here the Three of Pentacles. So I feel in this particular situation that this person could be giving more attention to a certain project or something else which is stealing time away from you. So even though you really want to be a part of this relationship, or you feel this connection strongly, something in in kind of like work or family wise is sort of stealing their attention. You can see they're working really hard on something here, but it's not necessarily love related is what I'm feeling. So you might go through sort of this phase of wallowing and being in sadness, sort of focusing more on the negatives where these cups have spilled over, and this is all kind of emotional, so very negative emotions here, but there are some positives to be looked at which you're not looking at. So in terms of January, again, I come back to the moon card, and I'm just trying to say to you guys is definitely try and put out your intentions out there. If you're feeling negative, if you're feeling blocked, if you're feeling emotionally stuck, try and do a little bit of a full moon ritual just to help you in terms of this connection, whether you're dealing with you know, a twin flame or a soulmate who is stuck and running away from you, or doing things that are stealing attention away from you. And yes, they could offer you something, but I'm seeing it being quite spontaneous right now. It's not anything grounded or committed. There is this which does mean that it is divinely led. There is a important lesson in this, and there is a connection for sure, but this person is not putting as much effort as there needs to be at this stage. So yes, it can lead to a lot of hurt, but 5 is also about changes, and I definitely feel like with a new moon, a full moon, that change can be made to lift you up and bring you to more positivity. So you may feel like whatever they're offering you might be a new start, a new chapter, something very fresh. But again, as I mentioned, the Fool can be immature, so I would definitely be a little bit wary of anything spontaneous that could take place. So that is my reading for you, Aries. I hope you liked this. If you liked it, don't forget to click like on the video and to comment below, and I will see you all very, very soon. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos. Bye!